We came, we saw, we conquered. And now it's time to leave. Bam! Duck Rogers was here. Quack, 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 quack. That's duck code for beam me up. Quack, quack. Alright, oh, hey, hi everybody, it's me, Duck Rogers. I know you couldn't recognize me in my snow clothes, so let's take this off. There you go. You see my fowl lick? Is that cow lick? Fowl lick. Water fowl, get it? Ba-dum-bum. Fowl lick. Never mind. Alright, let's put on the new clothing. Maybe now you recognize me. Bing! I have a new hatchling circuit. I have a hatchling's breastplate, and this is the first set of armor that the avians get, known as hatchling's loincloth, breastplate, and circlet. That's what I'm trying to say. And look at me now. Awesome. Okay. So, oh yeah, we have lots to do today, my friends, and I'm just going to throw some steaks on the bobby here. And I had some iron cooking. Oh, yeah, there it is. I had a nice little run down here in Snow Planet X. Not really X. Let's see what. Snow Planet was 45532B. So I'm just going to get ready to go because I have a little bit of a plan. We're going to build something on someone's planet. It's going to be somewhat of a pranky thing, and I believe it's going to be fun. But I just have to get coordinated and organized and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Wow! Yeah, this is why we need to find a house, or build a house, or commandeer a house or something, because look at this thing is full, and I want to move this somewhere else. But anyway, let me get prepared for this little job today, and then we'll get started. Quack, quack. All right, I think I have everything we need, so let's hop in the pilot seat here, and we'll fly over to Alpha WAS 45532C. Hardly a hop, skip, and a flap. A flap, skip, and a hop. More like a ducky thing, right? Alright, I'll meet you at the planet. I think this is Biffa's place, by the way. Alright, here we are. So exciting, so exciting. What do we need from this box? Nothing. I think we're all good. This is not a cold planet, so we should be okay there. Fire. Nope. Alright, we're good. Let's get down to the planet. And I hope this is the right place. I was here once, and yeah. This is the one. He described it in Skype. He said it's just a little cave. And indeed, that's all he's done so far. It's a little mini cave. So why don't we... Boy, you know what? I might even be able to prank 2 people then with the materials that I have. So here's what I wanted to do. I have raided a sewer treatment plant or something, and I have a lot of sewer items from there. Even some blocks of sewage, which is pretty nasty when you walk on it. It really sounds like you're stepping on poo. And that should be fun. And since his house here is really small, this won't be a problem. Now, I'm wondering what happens if we're going to make his whole house into a sewer. Yeah, let's do that. So, do I have any red dirt? I'd like to match the red. I might have to go snag a little bit of red dirt. Let me go snag some red dirt over here. Alright, let's do this. So, what the? Oh my gosh! Hey! Okay. I was hoping for a safe fall down at the bottom, but no such luck. Now, he's not going to like this. But, unfortunately, there's no way to stop that fall, is there? Man. That was scary. He has a one... Here, let's just cover that up so I don't do that again. Oh, wow. Who's getting pranked here? He's got a pitfall. It didn't really do much damage because I'm a duck, I guess. I can fly. Alright, we're going to turn his house into an outhouse. So, there's my outhouse that I found, which is pretty cool. And what can you do with it? You can... Oh, it opens. It's just actually a container, but we're just going to put it right there in front of his house. Now, I wonder how much stuff he has. He doesn't have much because I might have to move this stuff around and put it all in one, which might be a hassle for him because it looks like he has it slightly organized. But why don't we, here, let's, did I bring a chest? Just use one of his, I guess. Well, let's just move this stuff over. So let's put, he had a workbench and a stone furnace and an iron anvil, right? Sounds like there's construction going on down here. Alright, now this stuff, yeah, he's got it all organized. Wow, he has a doctor spawn already. That's pretty cool. Well, maybe what I can do is dig under these. I think I can. Let's do this one since it's the closest. No, I can't. Darn! Okay. Well then, this is going to be a little tricky. Shucks. Alright, let me ponder this dilemma here. Hang on. Yes, Yellow Duck Rogers. Your words are wise. What the heck? Oh! There's a meteor shower at his house. That's the ultimate prank, and it's not even mine. I was having a powwow with myself. I had it all figured out, and I got squashed. How much did that cost me? Oh no! Oh, Biffa. Oh no, Biffa, I'm sorry. This wasn't me. Oh, I gotta get out of here. How do we get out of here? Oh no! Oh, Biffa, I'm sorry. This is not my fault. I was just pondering what to do with this craptastic problem of mine with the outhouse. Please don't tell me it destroyed the outhouse. This is the worst prank ever. Oh, good. Well, I'm going to give him all his wood anyway. Holy mackerel. Oh, our house is still there. I thought it got crushed. Okay. Let's get back to the powwow. Egads. All right. So let me just put all this wood back in here. I had about 500. There. Okay. Well, I had 504 to be specific. And I think I have a bunch of saplings of his. Oh, man. Jeez, he's gonna crack up when he watches this video, I bet, because it's pretty darn funny. Let me give him all this stuff except for the destruction, and I hope I don't get blamed for that. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, wow! I didn't know meteors will destroy the whole gosh darn ground. All right, you know, I'll repair all this later. Let's just put the ground here at least. Wow. So, talk about random. Let's get back to my powwow, because that was going to be funny. You speak wise words, Yellow Duck Rogers. Yeah, right, thanks. Okay, so, here we go. I had a different script, but that's all I remember. So, we got to get going here, because we're running out of time. I'm running out of time, so here's what we're going to do. The plan, then, is to move the outhouse over here. I don't want to disturb his stuff. Gee, I don't want to ruin anything of his. As the meteor showers drop around me, destroying his entire base. So we're going to put the outhouse right here, and this will allow him to go down, like so. But let's get rid of this. Oh, geez, what was that? Oh man, that was rich. That was rich. And that should get him up and down. And now what I'm going to do is just build in to the side. Why don't we put like a floor right here? Actually, I know what I want to do for floor. I want to put my muck, because we have a lot of muck. So we're going to have like a little sewer area. And then I have, I've got some other items to make like a hidden kind of a tomb thing. I just want to fill all this in. And I think that's going to be pretty cool. Now, I don't know how much I have in the way of building materials. I don't have much. I know I don't have that much to begin with as far as like bricks go. So I'm going to have to use like hardened dirt. I've got some cobblestone, I think. But this is going to be the area where the poo gathers. from the outhouse down here, and then we'll have a little hidden tomb, and I'll put a little present in there for him. A diamond or something. We'll see. I haven't really thought too much about that just yet. But I want to get this part done. So let's see what kind of materials we have. I brought some packed dirt, and I have some cobblestone. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Cobblestone brick. I've got a little bit of small brick. This would look nicer, but I just don't have enough of it. And then I'm going to make like a temple-ish room with some of the temple stuff. Very small room with the treasure in it. So, all right. Why don't we use this cobblestone and the packed dirt to get started. And I'm thinking, let's see, what does this look like? So I want him to come down here and see. He has to be able to walk in here. Plenty of stone if I need it. Doesn't have to be a big place. And again, the smaller I make it, the better off I'll be, so I'll have enough material to make the whole darn place. So Biffa is one of the members of Hermitcraft, the Hermitcraft Minecraft server. And we've been kind of meaning to do something together. We talked a little bit about Civilization at one point. I guess he's a Civ fan. We haven't gotten that off the ground, and we were planning on getting something going with a bunch of guys from Minecraft and potentially Hermitcraft. So then this cropped up, the server here, and I asked if he wanted to join, and he said, "Yeah, that'd be cool." Now I'm wondering what the packed dirt looks like in the back here. I think that's going to work out pretty just fine. That's what I think. Yeah, I don't have enough cobblestone to do the whole back, so I think I'll do the cobble on the edges, which is what I've got here. Yeah, a metallic thing might look better, but again, limited resources, so we just have to work with what we has. Let me get rid of all this background. There we go. Excuse. Alright, let's get the sludge out. I'm just curious what the sludge looks like. So here's a bunch of stuff that I got from that sewer, and we can cover these up a little bit too to make it look like it's super thick and yucky. All over here like this, like, yeah. Ew, that's disgusting. Now, this is a little juvenile. But show is fun. Let's get rid of some of these bricks. We'll make it look like it seeping through, right through the bricks. That's how nasty it is. So I can't cover it, can I? In fact, we'll have it leaking right down. Can I reach that? No. Darn. All right. Let's go back down here then. What I'm going to do is cut this away a little. Some of it. All right. I don't have to get too extravagant with it. It's just poo. Right? So let's... in fact... Now let's put the floor in and just make it look like it just melted right through. It's so nasty. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. Toxic, you could say. Alright, I guess that's good enough. Let's fill in this over here, and then we'll put the brick like here. Put a little dirt in here as well to cover it all up. That always looks nice, a little extra dirt. And I think we're going to have the strange room over this way. Yeah, this will be the secret room. We're going to have an avian tomb. I have it in my inventory. We'll have like a stairway going down. Nice. We'll have it out of view, so when he's over here, he won't be able to see it. And I'm going to put some lanterns up. Oh, a platinum? I need like 2 more pieces of platinum for a platinum pick. Silver. Okay. Let's go finish the sewer, and then I'll come back and do this. Alright, I'm making a little bit of a change over here because I'm trying to get some bigger pieces, bigger props that I have found, such as the sewer wall grate. And I think if we make this look more natural, like this is the exit out, and he climbs through the sewer wall grate to get over there. Of course, it doesn't actually do any blocking or anything, but it's still kind of cool. Although I think we're going to move that down a little bit here on the floor. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, do I have any more poo? I can put some poo in front of it? No, I can't put poo in front of it. I can put poo up against it. Alright, so let's put this top here, and maybe that there. Now I have a sewer gauge. How about if we put the a sewer gauge and a sewer tank? Is it going to fit? I hope so. Cool. Okay. It's kind of tight squeeze in here, but it works. What happens when I remove that torch? Are we still going to have some light down here? Does anything else here provide light? 'Cause I think I'm going to put... No. Alright, well I have some lanterns. I have a lantern. Let's put the lantern here. Let's get the sewer gauge. I'm going to put the sewer gauge here. Yeah, this controls the sewer. Looks like an owl, doesn't it? It's kind of cool. Let's put a lantern here instead, next to the sewer gauge. Someone was here working, and they forgot their lamp. So that's cool. What else do we have that we can put down here? We have a sewer valve, which clearly goes over here to open up the grate. Right? And this thing actually moves, watch. I'm making the noise though. Oh, toxic waste barrel for sure. That's good. Okay. So why don't we go finish the tomb, and then we'll dress up this a little bit more. And I'm thinking if possible, I'd love to get this sewer pipe all the way up, and he'd have to remove it to get down, but 30 pieces may not cut it. Oh, what I could do is just have it lead from the top, and then it's a straight deadfall drop, right? We could do that. Let's go make our tomb. And I might need that space there, dude. So we have, what do we have? We have the avian open tomb. I have some small stone brick, temple bricks, and bone blocks. These are cool. Alright, let's put... Look at that. That's awesome. Alright, I think we're going to have to go a little deeper here with these bones. You hear that? Nasty. I pile them up a little bit too. We'll put the tomb right up on top of this thing. Lots of bones. Look at the bones! I don't know what this is, but it's just some sort of tomb left behind by avians. I'm hoping that the avian tomb tips them off that it was me here. And I'm assuming we're going to do this like we do on Minecraft, where you get to see his reaction video. Let's pop some of this out and put some dirt. We don't need all of these here, do we? You know, where you get to see his reaction video before you see this. I'm not going to put this up yet. Oh wait, now that looks dumb. So I'll wait. You know, you'll probably see his reaction before you see this, is what I'm saying. All right, now the tomb. And we can put stuff in the tomb, which is really kind of cool. Now, what's the facing of this thing? And, of course, I have my clux. Or cluex, or whatever the devil it is. And it looks like I'm going to need a little more space up top here, which is kind of a shame. There we go. Okay, good enough. Good enough for government work. Now, let's put in... I had one block of poo left. And what can we stick in here for him as some sort of a gift? Give up some of my diamonds? Carrot seed? That's his anyway. I guess I'll put some diamonds. Maybe I can craft something cool. Is there any kind of like... That's a piano. I need to think about this. Maybe there's something I can craft. Alright, let's go over here. And I'll come back for that. I think I want to finish this part off. I've got to finish this too. Let's just go back up and see if I can put these pipes in. I can put that wall pipe up here on the in the shaft somewhere, right? Okay, my friends, the outhouse prank is complete. And I'm going to give you the grand tour in a moment. But I want to craft something to leave in the tomb as a treasure. And I'm thinking the Pecker would be an appropriate gift. Or maybe a clue as to who did this. Certainly an avian if it's a Pecker. So let's make the Pecker. And I'll leave a diamond in there too for his troubles, since he's going to have to replant some trees. I don't think I'm going to do that. So I don't have the time. I got to get moving. But anyway, so here's the outhouse, and I've fixed this all up. I put some packed dirt in the back. I put the I found a nice little place there for the back pipe. Put some lanterns here on the way down. Give him just a little light to increase the mystery as he works his way down. A little bit of light here. There's another pipe. And he lands into poop. And there's a little skull down here. Somebody got killed and tossed in the hole. And we've got our machinery and the processing unit, the toxic waste, and of course the little wheel that you can turn. And hopefully, well, he'll see this clearly. This thing provides its own light somehow. And that's the Cluex or Clux or whatever the heck his name is with the piece of poop. And the Pecker. And we're going to give him 1 diamond for his troubles. So this is the treasure. And covered in poo. Alright. I think that's kind of fun. So there you go. He opens that up. The Pecker. And can you name these things? I don't think so. Maybe you can, but who knows. Anyway, so he'll figure that out. Oh, wait. Maybe that's why there's lights. There's a hole. To the up. Now I can't see a darn thing, which is fine, because I think I'd prefer to have him come over here and light it up himself. Don't you think? It's in the dark. Yeah, and maybe he has to dig to it, like it's been buried. Yeah, I think so. Maybe buried in bones. Buried in bones. He's going to have to cut his way through. How many bones do I have? Yeah, buried in bodies. There we go. Yeah! Oh, that's awesome! Glad I thought of that. Alright, so let's get rid of the torch. You can cut through that. By the way, of course you can. It's Starbound. You can cut through anything. Alright, I think we're good here. Got the little leaky thing going through. I like it. It's fun, fun stuff. Okay, now we're going to fly out of here. And you probably won't see this video until Biffa does his reaction video. I think that's the way we do things around these parts, right? Is that covered up? Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Oh, I want to leave, since there's no sign, can't leave signs, I'll leave my avian flag here. Maybe that'll give him a clue. Alright, let's split the scene. Woohoo! Alright, let's get out of here before there's another meteor shower. Oh, hi, I'm back. I forgot to put stairs. So let's do that. I've got some copper platform here that I wanted to put down as stairs. I think that'll look a little nicer than dirt. Gotta give this proper respect. The dead avian that's buried here is probably someone of prominent stature. Shucks. Well, I guess I'll just bust through. I'm just very particular about silly things like this. It's all about the details. When I made my, like, Dungeons and Dragons modules that I used to make when I was a kid, or just younger, I guess, not necessarily a kid, in college, and even sometimes for my own kids I make dungeons. I always made sure that I spent a lot of time on the details, which are very important. Now, how about this? Can I get that little guy right there? I think we're going to put one more brick there. Oh, perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. And then, yeah, that'll lead right down, like stairs. Hold on. Oh, shucks. These things break so easily. Perfect. And it sounds cool, too. Dung, 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 dung. All right, that's good. And how about if we now put these up? Fill them back in. Make it look like they just chucked them all in there. Oops. Cool. All right. So, anyway, he knows it's here. I think. I did tell him on Skype. I said, get home. Something there for you. So that way you guys don't have to wait too long for this video to get up, and I don't have to wait too long to put it up. Alright, now we are definitely finished. So, up, up, and away. Goodbye.